And welcome back to another episode of FTOG Infinity Evolved on Expert Mode on the FTOG server. So, had a long stream this weekend, did a lot of different stuff. Made new tools, so we got some Enderium tools. And I'm not going to use these all the time. These are just for excavating and mining. Any other time, I've got some other stuff that I can use. These just are really fast, and I've had to clear out a lot of stuff. So these are just for excavating or doing quick mining trips if I need to. But other than that, I'll use my other tools, my dark armor tools for now until I upgrade again later on. So anyway, stream. So first off, as you can see, we did a lot of stuff. We've got the spire finished. It comes up through the glass. I still have to do the fracture pattern on the glass though. We got our FTOG logo put in. We've got our buildings on our outbuildings put up. We got 2 of them put up. I actually copied it with the builder, the Buildcraft builder, and so I put another one there, and I've got to put another one over here. And then this one's going to come down, and I'm going to put another one over here. Now, that was too square. I put that one up, and it's like, you know, it's too square, you know, whatever. And so then I believe Infernal helped me decide on the dome. So then we put the dome up. And then I've got some other stuff planned on for in here later on, and I'm going to use this mostly for AE. And I probably won't use all of it, but we'll use a good part of it. And then we also have a beacon up here, because it's supposed to be Tron, right? You know, Tron. They've got the big beacon. That's where they go in and out of the world from. So this is the beacon. But I'm gonna work on a way to put a beacon in each one of these to match the colors. That stripe will turn red, and then this one will be the lime. Whoa! And then this one will be the blue. And then, yep, this one matches with the yellow. That building's actually supposed to be like 1 block further out, but I wasn't paying attention to where it was when I built it, so I'm not going to tear it down and put it back up again. I'm just going to leave it there. And this one is in the... Oh, it just looks that way. I think it just looks... Yeah, it just looks that way because it's not set right, so... Yeah, that one's one further out when I built it. So I might end up changing that one. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I got plenty of the basalt stone, or the basalt stone, so the basalt brick. I've got a bunch more over there I can pull out too if I need to. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. The inside's nothing special, hasn't changed. And then we put up a steel factory, a double steel factory for that matter. We're using Railcraft and Immersive Engineering. I was going to test to see which one was faster, but I haven't got to test them yet, so I couldn't tell you for sure which one was faster on either making the coal coke or the steel for that matter. But as you can see, we used some Ender IO conduits this weekend as well, and then we've got all this being piped into this void fluid pipe from BC, because all of this, we've got plenty of creosote already. I don't think I'll ever use enough creosote that I've got, and I can always turn that off anyways. So other than that, I think I added on a few more lasers. I added those on today. Got a new table, a programming table for robots. We're going to get to robots later on. But other than that, guys, the bee factory is done and ready to move in. I've went ahead and made the gendustry machines. The crafting on them is really not that bad. And I made the advanced Mutatron. It's just a lot of brass. But I made the advanced Mutatron because we want to be able to pick and choose which ones we're mutating out. And then of course I've got stuff set up for to use some robots. We're going to get with Toddy with that later on. But let's go set up some gendustry, run some gendustry real quick, and then after that I will get with Toddy and do some robot stuff. But guys, we will be right. Okay, we are at FTOG Incorporated. I still need to get the sign made on here. I haven't done that yet. But yep, we have our train station here that hasn't been finished yet, but it's done up anyways. I've got to do all this setup over at my place anyways. And then we've got 3 floors for bees, and the floors are not finished yet. I still have to add the ceiling tiles in, and that takes a while. But we should have plenty of beeswax when we get done. I lost a drawer, my drawer that had all my beeswax in it. I have no idea. I went through all my stuff and I lost it somewhere, so that slowed me way down. Because yeah, these things hold 200 or 2048, so I lost all that beeswax. And the reason I need that beeswax is because we need to make wood polish. You squeeze your beeswax to get resin, and then you put it in a still to get turpentine, and then you put beeswax in, you put spruce logs in here to get the resin, the still to get the turpentine, and then you combine beeswax and turpentine in a carpenter to get the wood polish. And that's how you make these blank wooden tiles. And this is what I'm using for my ceiling. I'll show you here in just a second. For those of you who have missed the stream, when I've been working on this, so I've been slowly gathering it back up. I've only got 1 bee over there going at the moment. I should actually check to see, make sure they're not. Yeah, they're doing fine. But yeah. So, if we come up here, I still have to do the entrance, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet for the walk-in entrance. I might do it like right here and figure out some kind of way to work it in. But we got the train station, just like before, got the nice wooden floor down, and I'm using these charged quartz fixtures for lighting. It's like, you know, that's pretty good lighting. These torches will disappear after a while. I'm going to get some Thaumcraft lighting in here as well to help cover the missing areas. And then we're going to do some work in here today. And then this is going to be the drone storage area. So if somebody wants to come in and get a drone for something, then they can just come in here and grab a drone and then be on their merry way, or go over and use the gendustry. And then back here is going to be our processing area for all of our combs. But we will get to that in a minute. Right now, oh, and this is what I'm using for power at the moment. I've got 4 steam dynamos running. We've got plenty of charcoal back at the base. Why is that? It doesn't matter. But I've got plenty of charcoal back at the base. I've got to rewire that, make sure we're getting charcoal in here. And so I've got 3 million RF stored up at the moment. I'll probably add another capacitor here in a minute. But we do need to get some power up to our room. Let's see, that's the wall, so yeah, this block here. I think we're going to start on that block there. So let's go ahead and set some power cords up. Now these are only the basic Ender IO conduits. Not going too crazy with the power because we're only using steam dynamos. Now I will add in the compression dynamos, because they do 80 RF a tick. So that's, if I put 4 of those in, we'll have a decent amount of power coming in here. So alright, so gendustry. What are we going to start with? I only made 4 machines, and I didn't grab glowstone. Let's run over to spawn real quick. Yeah, let's run over to spawn really quick. For those of you who have not seen what they have done with the community storehouse, it'll give you a good chance to see it. Check out Nicole's video. She's the one who grilled girlied it up a little bit. And then Hook has also been working on it as far as getting, as you can see, the railroad here, getting stuff from the mob farms in here as well. So this is the new storehouse, town hall. We have some dolls and stuff added in here. She dolled it up, made it a little more girly, but yeah, this is the community storage. They've got drop off up here, and then everywhere up here is all the sorting coming in and going out as well. So we've got plenty of ender pearls here at spawn and plenty of other stuff, but we want this stuff right here. I want, that should be plenty. Oops, we have extra laying around. Yeah, we'll throw these in there. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of these, so that's why I grabbed so many. There we go. And it's free. It's being produced by the witch farm. If you guys haven't checked out Grok's video on his 2 witch farm builds that he's done, he did one out in a village where we found one, and then he also put one inside of spawn, so it's always chunk loaded, so we're always getting spawn, glowstone and redstone and the precious sticks. We cannot forget about precious sticks. But so alright, so the first machine we are going to use is the mutagen producer, and this takes, you guessed it, glowstone. So this will produce mutagen. You can also use redstone blocks, uranium block, uranium 235, which gives you a lot, yellowite, uranium 238, and then redstone and glowstone give you the least amount, and glowstone blocks give you a little bit better. But we're going to use glowstone blocks for now, simply because they're free. So we'll set this up to auto feed in here as well. This will get worked out a little bit better later. I need to get the painting machine going. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just make this like how we're going to keep it? Alright. Because we'll just put the painted blocks in later. Insert, always active, and then we'll just throw all this in here. Clear out our inventory. And I don't have the fluid pipe with me. Oh, see, I always forget something, but I'm not going to go back and make any right now. We'll see if we got a fluid transfer. Pretty sure I've got an extra fluid transfer pipe out here. This is disorganized at the best. Because I just kind of grabbed everything and threw it in here. No, Mr. Zombie, I do not want to play. You know what? We'll just do this. Grab that one. Hey, I will beat you with my shovel. Thank you. I said I was going to use the Enderium ones, and then I ended up using the Enderium ones. That's okay, though. Alright, so our fans are trying to get in. They want in, and I didn't grab any extra piping. So this is the thing now. We are beating mobs with our shovel. Go away, Mr. Spider. I don't want to talk right now. No hugs, nothing. Alright, so we're going to set up a drum. Back here, right behind here, so we can feed in our mutagen, which we don't have any of yet. It's going to take a bit to fill up. And then from the drum, we are going to feed it into the Mutatron. And the Mutatron is going to go right here. And this is what we're going to use to make our bees with. This is where we mutate our bees. I should put my ring back on. Come on, game, cooperate with me. Thank you. Alright. So this is going to get power, and then it will eventually get Mutatron, or Mutagen, from there. Actually, you know what? We need more room. We're just going to do this. And it doesn't matter if this feeds off of that or not, because if this fills up, then it'll fill the drum up, or the other way around. And then the next two is the imprinter. We're going to put right here, and this is how we change our bees. We haven't made any of these yet, but. And then our last one that we're going to use is the sampler, and this is how we get our genes from our, oh, I didn't make those either. Make genes from our bees. And then of course we are going to power that as well. I want that look in there. Okay. And then our sampler is going to feed out to a chest. Actually, we need an in and an out for this. So we need one chest here that does not open. How do I want to do this? Alright, we'll put one chest here and one chest not there. I needed to make iron chests. Why didn't I make iron chests? Alright, so let's put... No, let's just do that for now. Because I'll replace them and change the piping around once I get the iron chests out here. Actually, I'll have some gold ones here in a minute. So this will be insert, and this one will be extract always. Now these are on the green channel. This one actually needs to be in out. Extract we're going to put on the brown channel and always active, and then we will put it on this side as insert on the brown channel. That's why I love Ender IO. Look at that. Power, in and outs, same block. Perfect. I don't think I have any. No, I think all those big chests are full out there. Once I move stuff around and get moved back into the building, I'll have some gold chests to put in here, so we won't have to worry about that too much. And then this will all get painted blocks put back in to make it look all nice and even. Might even change the look up a little bit. Alright, so that's gendustry. That is a basic setup. We've got mutagen going. We've got imprinter, and we also have the, I forgot to make the blink. Alright, I tell you what, I need to go get some gene samples. I got to get these gene samples, and then I also have to make, where are they at? I need to make some of these templates as well. which aren't too bad. So I will be right back. Alright, I think after 3 trips back, I have gotten everything. We picked up some genetic templates, which we are going to stick these in here for now. And I am going to definitely need to step up the power in here because, yeah, I mean, it'll be a lot better once these other machines fill up with power, but right now we are suffering for power. 320 RF is not enough, and these holds double that, so we could actually put 4 more machines down there before we max out these energy conduits. But yeah, once these fill up, these machines fill up, it won't be as bad. We'll still have power going on. Alright, so how are we doing this? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Alright, so for those of you who do not know what gendustry is a way of manipulating bees and trees. You can use them for both. Let's see, let me gotta find the right one here. Steadfast and steadfast? Huh. I guess I'll clear them out once I get supernaturals. This here? Yep, okay. So the reason why I'm grabbing the supernaturals is because they have a trait. Get my beelizer out here. That I want to get. Oh, these are only 2s. Okay. But they do flowers. Their production is normal, which is good. Not the best, but it's good. And then their fertility is 2, and they use flowers. Also, they have temperature tolerance of +2 and -2, and then humidity of +1, -1, and they are also nocturnal. Now, this is Dirural, however you pronounce that. That's daytime. They work during the day, work during the night, they work through the rain, and they are cave dwelling. Now, cave dwelling is going to be the biggest one for us because we're going to have these bees inside of a building. But we're going to start with these guys because I really want that +1, +2, plus both 1 and both 2 off of these guys. So what you need is your genetic sampler. You need these blank gene slates. Now these are reusable. If you get a bunch of them that are the same, you can throw them into a furnace and they will cook out and come out as blank samples again. So, and this is all that I could make. I'm out of 10, so I know what I'm doing next episode now. But then we just drop a drone in there, and as you can see, it's not too bad on power. If I wasn't doing all this other stuff over here, we'd have a lot more power going on here. Okay, so we got a gene sample, and then it gets taken out and into our chest. Now this gene sample is ignores day, night, true. So that means that that's the nocturnal trait right there. And we're just going to throw those guys in there and let them go to work. Actually, I just want that many in there. We'll let those guys go to work, and then we'll check back with them in a little bit. And then I always keep extra lab works in here, the labware. The recipe for these are, by the way, take a diamond and then glass panes. The recipe for these is just tin and redstone. And these guys also take a diamond, but it's also tin and redstone. So I do have diamonds left. Lifespan shorter. That's, if you're trying to burn out a bee, that's not bad. If you're trying to use it for production, that's not such a good trait to get. So, but sooner or later you'll get all the different fertility too, so on and so forth. But I think I'm going to set up the production area here, even though we don't have bees going yet. I am going to set up the first stage of production in here, And then I've got storage due in here as well. I think we'll do that on stream Wednesday night. We'll set up storage and everything over here for this. But I am going to get set up over here, and then I'm going to grab our resident robot expert, Mr. Toddythebody, and we will set up some robots to run around in here. So guys, Alright, we are back. I have Mr. Toddythebody here with us. This is our basic setup. This will probably change, but I want to get a basic idea of how these robots work and how to set them up. So Toddy here is going to help us set these robots up. Now I went ahead and went through the long, boring process of making these robots. That's a lot of work on that inscribing table. Alright, so we need to start with power, don't we? Okay, and I think I made the quartz one because it's white. It matches the building. And then we need a gate, correct? Alright. And I think I'm going to put the gate on the back. And our first one, you know, this first side, the left side is going to be redstone, what was it, off? Oh. I have to put the docking station on first, don't I? Yeah, and then what was the right side? Okay, so wake up, and then we work area. Okay, and then we're gonna set that up once we set these other ones up, correct? And I'm gonna be using 4 of these guys. So we got 4 docks here, and we are getting power. Yep, we're full on power. And then transport tubes on the other ones, correct? Alright. And I don't think anybody wants to use emerald pipes on this server. Well, I don't know. There's a couple of people that seem to have a lot of emerald right now. Oh yeah. Alright, so let me just put these docks on real quick. Alright, so our supply side, we're still on redstone off, correct? Oh, okay, okay. And then we need the what is it? Provide items on this side. So chest to robot, and that's all that we have for this command, right? Okay. Alright, so then this one will be the accept items, the robot to the pipe. Right? Okay. And then we have to do one more thing first, right? We got to put the location down. The zone planner. You know what? I see a baddie outside. I better close this wall back up before he finds his way around. He's out there floating around. Yeah, he's coming in for the tutorial. Alright, so this zone planner. Oh, this is pretty much like a basic map. Oh wow, you can see, you can move the map around quite a bit, can't you? Oh, you can. Oh wow. Oh, you can really zoom out. Holy crap. Alright, back to what we were doing. Um, so how do we select anything in this? Okay. Okay, so like if I wanted to set up a receiving pipe like in the storage room, they would come off the dock and go into the storage room as well, correct? If I made the area big enough. Okay. Okay. Alright, so then we need our map location goes top right. Okay. Well, at least something I have in this building is reusable. Everything else is so expensive. Alright, and then this goes... Oh, I did it. I didn't want to do that. I gotta reset it. I clicked on the... Yeah. Alright, so now we got our area. And then this goes into the question mark. So then it's got the location. Alright. Close up our wall here. We're done over there. The dirt. Oh. Pfft. We'll clean that up later. I got more cleaning up to do in here. Alright, so put our robots on. Okay. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing robots on this is because I want, you know, somebody comes over here to do something. I don't want it just to be boring, you know, walls and oh, you can see a few machines out here. No, I want something going on out here. So, alright, these guys look like they're over half. So if I put items in this chest, say, oh, what do I got here? I got a bunch of stuff in here. Alright, so we'll throw a bunch of stuff in here. And they all pick their own docking station. So then they drop their stuff off, and if there's stuff left in it, they just come back and get it again. But if they run out of power or get low on power, they'll ignore the items in the chest and just go back to dock, right? Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's going to turn out real good. I think I'm going to use them a little bit more than I thought that I was going to in here. I seen that. I seen there was a bunch of robots. And you're using robots in over at the farm, aren't you? You're using one robot to harvest everything? Yep. Yeah, it's those making those golems are kind of expensive, and these really aren't that bad. So you've got logistics routing robots. Oh, that's kind of cool. I might have to look into that too, because I'm going to be jumping into logistics pipes here within the next couple of videos. You got planners, you got lumberjacks, butchers, shovelman, knights. Oh, that might be kind of interesting for a mob farm. How good are the knights? Do you know? Oh, okay. Stripes. Oh, okay. And then it's got the builder. Oh, I might look at that builder one. I'm gonna have to look into these more. This isn't as complicated as I thought it would be. It seems like it's pretty easy. Oh no. That doesn't seem. Oh wow. That didn't you set that up with landmarks though, instead of the zone planner? Oh, so if you want to worry about why, you have to use the landmark system. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, since these guys are carriers, I don't think I'll have a problem. Just got where they're going. Yeah, they seem a little slow, but you know what? They look pretty cool, and I think I will keep working with them. I'll have them do some other stuff. Alright. Alright, well, thank you, Toddy. I think we're going to cut, and I'm going to go see how my bees are doing, and finish the video out. But thank you very much for showing us. And guys, if you have not seen Toddy's videos, please go check out his videos. He's got some amazing stuff going on with the robots, as well as your mob farm. I love your mob farm, by the way. Yes, I love it. And your floor, since you're using shield projectors, your floor as well. Alright, we'll see you, Toddy. Alright, guys, we will be... Alright, so we are back. And we have a few of these gene samples here. Now, one thing I want is this gene. We're going to wait on that one. I think I can get better than that. But I also want, I think that's it out of these. I can throw some more. I think I stopped because I wanted the power to kick in. So we'll come back to this in just a second. And we'll let those run. Okay. So those will go through pretty quick because we got power built up in here. We'll just let them run. But I want to go over the Mutatron. Now, like I said, it takes mutagen. We are full now. Now here's the thing. Normally I wouldn't do this because I always have one set of working bees, and then I always work up another set of bees to actually, you know what, I think no, we'll just do it this way. But I can make up another industrious bee really quick out of everything out that I've got outside. So, but since I'm low on tin, I want to make a bee to to make 10. So we got 10 nuggets, magic bees. Okay. So we get those from Stanum bees. Stanum bees, 20% drop from Stanum bees. And then when we get the production up on these guys and the lifespan up on these guys, that 20% goes up. It's more like a 50% to 80% per life cycle when they get the longest and the highest production on there. Usually works a lot better. Alright, so the recipe for the Stanum is industrious and forest. Now it only uses 2000 RF and only a bucket of mutagen, but it also takes a labware. That's why we made a bunch of extra ones. So our labware is going to go up top. Industrious, your princesses always go on top, and then our forest is going to go on the bottom. Now this is the advanced one, so if we put something in and it has multiple different outcomes, like I believe meadows and forest, they have multiple different outcomes. You can select which one you have. I can't remember what it is, but there's another one that the meadows and forest makes. It's a very rare chance, like 10%. And it has to be in a certain biome or something like that. But this is how you get it. So we're just going to click on the Stanum. It's going to mutate it out for us. And they do come out as queens. So then we're just going to take this queen. Now this is a purebred. It is not a hybrid. This is a purebred queen. And if we take it and put it in our beealizer, it only does a fertility of 1. Okay, so we're going to change that here in just a moment. Oops. As soon as I find somewhere to burn them out on. There we go. Do I have any soul frames? I don't have any necrotic frames to burn them out quickly, but I believe the soul frames are going to do just a good enough job for us right now. Now you can, with gendustry, also make industrial apiaries, and then they give you all these different upgrades that you can put in them. So you can change what biome it is, what the flower type is, the territory. It can seal it, it can heat it, it can cool it, production increase, and that all requires more power. Every one of these will require more power. So, and you can even put, there is even a light one in here, so they'll work at night if they don't normally work at night. So let's go see over here. I've got one last part to show you to gendustry, and it will require that bee to be done. Okay, let's see, what do we have in here? Flowers, okay, that's good. We're going to take that, and then for right now, we got that fertility 2 in there. So we're going to go ahead and just use these 3. Take our genetic sample, our template, put it in a crafting grid, and then you can put all 3 of these in here, just in your basic crafting grid. So now it's got 3 of 13 chromosome. It ignores day-night. We'll take flowers, and the fertility is 2. And see, we get the blank gene samples back. They are always reusable. And then we're going to put it in here along with a couple lab works. And then this is probably going to be a little bit long of an episode because I have something else planned before we go tonight. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm gonna let these guys burn out for me real quick, and I'll be right back to finish this and to move on to the next part of the video. Alright guys. Okay, we are back and our bees are done. Now as you can see, shorter, slowest, flowers 1, decent range or normal, and then normal. They are nocturnal and they are cave dwelling, so we could set these guys to work right away for our system, but we're probably not going to set them up just yet. So it's the same thing for the drone. Everything is good. So the only thing we're changing by using this guy here is the fact that it's fertility of 2. So now there is a chance to lose your bee when you're doing this. It has a chance to turn out to genetic waste. Doing it as well in here as well as in here. So don't be surprised if you end up with some genetic waste. Just start over, do it again. It does happen. Alright. So now if we put this guy into the beelizer, he now has 2, which is good. That's what we wanted. And then everything else stays the same. So we'll put the drone in so we have purebred system. And then all we have to do is just set them up to go and let them go, and they'll be producing tin for us. It's not really that hard. It's a little power heavy. As you can see, we are using up a lot of power here doing this. And see, you also get the species as well. That is important too. So if you're trying to get a species right away, you can always grab the sample and put it on a template, and then that way you have the species. So if you're doing multiples of something and you get a species, then it's always good to grab that and keep it for later, so in case you need it. And there we go. So now we have, throw that guy back in there. And I don't remember. Yes, the same thing with the genetic templates. You can throw them in a smeltery or a furnace, and it will clean them. The same with these. They will clean them in a furnace smeltery. So I'm probably going to end up putting one in right here, and it will feed into this chest as well. So, but guys, I have a plan for Grok to get back at him for the prank he pulled. If you guys have been watching his videos, he went around and spread a bunch of slime dirt around. But unfortunately for Grok, I think his base has contracted the rare slime pox. So we're gonna go see if his building has contracted it. And by slime pox, I mean a bunch of slime dirt placed on his building. I do have a resident exchanger now, which is awesome. So guys, I'll be right back to see what condition his building is in, and we will then do our little outro. So guys, I'll be right back. Oh no, it's just as I feared. Grok's building has come down with the blue slime pox. Or wait, that's not an exchanger in my hand. I have no idea how that got there. So yeah, look, I have extra spruce in my inventory. I think we'll just leave this for Grok, and we'll take this inside, and we'll put it in this corner here. There you go. Oh, I didn't make a sign. Let's go make a sign real quick. I need to make a sign for Mr. Grok. Crafting table. Oh, there's one right here. Let's see. We need a stick, and we need a couple more. Alright. So Grok, if you're watching, that no idea how this happened. I'm sorry. You played with slime. You're building. Actually, you know what? Let's put this somewhere a little bit better. We'll put this right next to his pulpit. Sorry to hear you came down with slime pox. Here, we'll just do this. We can do it again. Sorry to hear came down with slime pox. Dr. Dragon. There we go. Sorry to hear you came down with slime pox, Dr. Dragon. And there we go. I should, yeah, that should be it now. I think Mr. Slime Dirt here will think twice about playing with blue slime blocks. So, guys, with that, it's an episode. So, guys, if you like the gendustry, if you like the everything that's been going on in the base, the live stream, and everything, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Show me some love. Show me some support. New to the channel, new to the series. Want to see what else I have in store? Hit that big red subscribe button so you can see some more. And as always, guys, any comments or questions, please leave them in the down below. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time.